What's up, Dragon Brood? So today, we're going to be playing another deck from a fan, from a viewer, who goes by the name of Neutral Solution. And this one's a different one. I've played no games with it at all yet. So I've just made a bunch of changes to it and we'll just see if it works. Y'all are going to get to take this ride with me. But before we do, please remember to like this video to kind of encourage this whole idea of doing more things so more people can see it and show people that you like the video. And then more importantly, hit the subscribe button because we have, according to the calendar and the time I'm recording this, 14 days left to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers by February 1st. And we're at about 150 to go, so I still need your help. But after you do that, we'll go take a look at this cycling weird new thing. Alright, so I know like the rest of you, I don't really care about cycling decks. I know some of you probably love it. It's a good budget deck. It's actually playable. It actually will win some games. Not saying it is bad at all, and I'm not blaming you in any way for wanting to play it. Just saying it's not the most fun and interactive deck to play against. But this is a different way to play cycling. So, looking at it, the first thing is really about Escape Protocol. Right? This is a card that says whenever you cycle a card, you may pay an additional 1. When you do, you exile target artifact or creature you control, then you return it to the battlefield under your control. So basically you blink it out and it comes right back. So it gives you the opportunity to reuse cards that have ETB effects. So pretty good, not too bad. We also have cards like Thassa hanging out. There's a 1-up. Thassa, again, has the same ability, but only for creatures. But this gives us the opportunity to try and blink some things in and out of play and see if we can make use of those abilities. Now, what are we trying to use with these cards? Well, if you have a glass casket out, you can play it early and then get something else later. Maybe you're able to get a, I don't know, let's say a Stonecoil Serpent, right? But then you can remove the casket, not give up anything, and take something else. Or maybe you take a 1/1 early, or 1 mana thing early, and you want to take a 3 mana thing later. Like, that's a thing you can do. You also have the ability to maybe just remove a bunch of tokens on their side, right? So that's an option. We have Skyclave Apparition. Same thing here, where you can start taking creatures and upgrade maybe, or they play a more dangerous card later, you can get rid of that thing and give them back like a 2/2 token, right? So that's another thing. Then we have Baron. Baron actually just outright bounces something, returns it to their hand. So you can actually just keep them soft locked, I guess, from ever attacking with their best thing, but making them bounce it every turn. So that's a thing you can do. Then we have Voracious Great Shark, which this is interesting because you then almost get to cycle as a counter, because every time it enters play, you counter target artifact or creature spell. So you can just keep blinking this and keep them from ever casting a creature. So that's a thing, and you can even do that multiple times in a turn. So lots of interesting things going on here. Now, the rest of the deck is going to play pretty much like a cycling deck. So you still have Flourishing Fox, which obviously if you get this turn 1 or 2, it can escalate really quickly. Drannith Healer, just as a 2/2, gains some life. Valiant Rescuer makes a bunch of tokens, can draw the game out for us. Neutralize, counter a spell or cycle. Frostveil Ambush, most of the time this is going to be cycled for 1, but occasionally can tap some blockers and give us a way through to win. And Boon of the Wishgiver lets us draw cards. And then, of course, Shark Typhoon, because 1, just making sharks is awesome. It cycles. That's cool. But if we do get to a point in the game where we can just cast it, then maybe we start trying to cast a couple of spells. Don't really know yet. We're going to see how it works out. Then we have 1 Amari's Call, 1 Castle Ardenvale, Plains, Castle Vantress, 8 Islands, 4 Triumph. I'm actually thinking we could do without the Castle Ardenvale, if I were just guessing, because we don't want too many lands coming into play tap, because we want those early 1 and 2 plays and want to be able to spend our mana. But for now, we're going to leave it in there and just see how it works out. Let's go hop into the arena and see how this thing plays. Okay, opponent's going to go first here, but we're going to go ahead and keep this. This seems reasonable. Our Fox might still kick the bucket, but that's okay. You also have to be very careful when you're playing cycling. You need to click the right thing there, or else you're easily going to end up cycling away a thing you want to cast. Because you do get in the habit of where you want to cycle so many things. It can backfire. This is a little tough here, because I don't know if I want to grow. I actually don't. I think I want to play this here. And just attack for 1. Let the opponent decide what they want to kill on this turn. Because it could, who knows? I have no idea. Oh, this is kind of nice. Kind of nice. Well, they might flash something in to stop our Valiant Rescuer, but I'm okay with that. We just want to eliminate that. Okay, I'm down with that. I think we'll cycle a Dranathealer. Sweet. And then we'll go ahead and let them deal damage, and then we'll play this. The other thing, too, is this actually protects you from removal. So, actually, I probably... Oh, they had a Mystical Dispute. Son of a... Alright, but that's actually the other thing. Like, once it's in play, you can actually just keep blinking your creatures, which is actually pretty sharp. It's kind of a cool thing. Alright, we'll just attack. Make the opponent do what they're going to do. Alright, we'll cycle that. Yep. They'll do their damage. And I'm just going to go ahead and just play this. And we're just going to nick the opponent, I guess, to death. Oh no! Needed a blue land. Oh no! That sucks. Ah well. Nothing we can do about it. This Flourishing Fox is just gonna have an ugly death. Oh, actually it doesn't. What? Alright. I guess we'll put that into play tap. I mean, I kind of want to hold on to this Neutralize one more turn and see if we can find a blue land. Because I have a feeling the opponent's just holding on to an Ashiok or some such here. And we don't necessarily want to make it easy on them to resolve that. Here we're just going to pass, because this has Flash, even if they don't play a creature or an artifact. We can go ahead and run that into play. The thing is here, though, again, I guess if we're not casting anything, if their hand's all spell counters, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, exactly. Alright, we get to go first. We will keep this. And I think we're just going to lead with Escape Protocol and just hope for the best after that. I'm not sure what else we're going to do. Second protocol is a little egregious until... Or, egregious. Well, it is a little egregious if you're on the other side of it. Pointless is what I was going to say. Alright. So maybe this is going to lead toward doing some things. Go ahead and play that. Garrick's Uprising. We can't really do much about that, so let's just play this. And, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and... They could play something and fight as one. If we got a land, it doesn't really do much, so I'm just going to pass. A land only really allows us to cycle this on their turn, and I'm not even sure I want to against a creature deck. I'd rather just make more tokens. Ew. Well, now I want to find a white land and a apparition, I think is what we really want here. Oh, oh, man. I was like, can we do it? That would have been sicko. Let's try. Do we want to flicker anything? No. Oh, we got there. Oh, we got there. Oh, that's so good. Oh my goodness, we did it. It was like I willed that to the top of the deck. That is so awesome. Now, double horn beetles do nothing here. So, oh man, this is kind of going to show the power of this situation here. We can play this. We could flicker this twice and turn all their creatures off. Because this is whenever enters the battlefield if you control a creature power. Whenever a creature with power for... So they will get to draw a card if we do that. That's not cool. But we could basically just turn all their creatures off. I'm kind of okay with that. I'm willing to risk it. I want to see what happens. So let's cycle this. I do have to pay an additional 1 if I want this to happen. So... let's pay and blink this. Oh, no, that's actually wrong. That's actually wrong to do. Because now I'm going to give them a 4-power creature. Yeah, I should have just held on to that. Yeah, that's actually a bad play. No attacks. Though over the next couple turns, I guess this kind of becomes a combo, because then we can just blink the apparition, blink a casket, and just take out the tokens that we're giving them. So as long as they don't kill our apparition, I guess we can do some things. Gem Razor's probably going to kill Escape Protocol. Nah, they're probably going to free a creature. That makes more sense. I'm not terribly concerned about that, though, actually. All things considered. I'll just block. We can manufacture more of these things. Okay, sure. That's fine. That actually doesn't hurt all that much, really. So let's go ahead and start by getting rid of... actually, yeah, because we want that in play. Let's get rid of one of those. We'll cycle this. Pay. Blink. And then we'll get this. And no attack. Another apparition, huh? That's kind of sweet. Alright, they'll get some card action there. Running out of cycling things, though. So that's a big deal. I'm going to not block one time. Alright, what can we do here? We can't really get rid of Gargaroth easily. Actually, I needed a Baron, is what I needed here, to bounce the Gargaroth. Now I don't think we have enough action. Because we could cycle this for 0, blink this, take a thing, but we give them a 4. Yeah, I think we're just dead. I messed that up anyway. Okay, we need to find some lands, but I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Not the best hand, because we don't have a pile of cycling things, but hey. Let's see what happens. So interesting, too, the fox sounds very much like a dog when it comes into play. Do our opponents want to... You know what? I'm not going to attack there. I think it's a trap. Because here comes a Soaring Thought Thief. See, told you. Sometimes you just know. Winged Words, okay. That is a thing. That's still a magic card. Let's find a blue land so we could give them some of their own medicine. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cycle this thing. No, that is not what we wanted, deck. Not at all what we wanted. Not cool. Alright, maybe if nothing else, they'll focus on killing our creatures. Buy us a little bit of time. It's kind of the best we could hope for here. Alright, Enforcer, mill a couple. Play another Rogue, then mill a couple more. Nope, just attacking, alright. So I put 6 cards in the yard. And something. They paused, they hesitated, I don't know why. I do not know why. Now is a real question on what I'm willing to give up here. Because I feel like Escape Protocol... I don't know why, I feel like there's a didn't say please in their hand. And it's just not having another island here. It sucks. This is no good. Yeah, I kind of know what's coming. I think that's the worst feeling here. This is getting countered. At the bare minimum, yeah, I was gonna say it's a drown in the lock, so shouldn't be a surprise. Still attacking though. Can't see why not. Okay, opponent opted not to kill anything. I guess we're just gonna cycle this. Of course, the land we draw will be the island we're waiting for to play that, but nope, it's just another neutralize. Okay. It's not the worst thing. Though now if we get an island, we're just going to straight up probably just want to play Voracious Great Shark if we get a chance. Alright, opponent's going for some cards. Gonna kill our rescuer. That makes sense. While we're tapped out, can't counter. I can respect that. Nope, come on through. Now this means... Oh, dang it. Dang it. Boy. Kinda sorta wanted to do something else here. But, man. They could also be playing Mystical Dispute, too. Have to be aware of that. I'm just going to do this, though. This can't be hit by Mystical Dispute. Let's go ahead and take this. Because that's harder to block. Not too worried about the creature on the ground, because we could at least do some things about that. And this puts us way ahead in the life race. So I'm kind of okay with it. They can kill the Apparition, get back a 2/2, attack us for 3. That's actually an okay exchange. I am going to block. So if they have one of their Xeris Sands or something similar, we don't get wrecked here. Though I don't think we have much in the graveyard. I mean, nothing we'd be worried about. Like, Baron could be annoying. But even a 2/2, we can still attack with our Flourishing Fox into that, so I'm not that worried about it. Extinction Events. Okay. Calling odd, I assume? Sure. It's an interesting choice, to say the least. Now, though, I kind of want to hold this in my hand, because maybe I doubt it's going to resolve when the time comes, but we got to try, right? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what are the odds? I think we have to do it anyway, because if we draw a land, we'd much rather have this. So, just go big on the Great Shark. Oh, it worked? Oh my! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, we got the best of everything right now. This is so good. Alright, and this costs 5, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see. I guess if the opponent didn't have anything to counter a creature, maybe it's a negate? No, they're just out. They're just out. That's it, right? Oh yeah, they're done. They're done. Come on. Because you're gonna be unless they drew like an additional land and like 2. Well, no, even then that doesn't block the angels. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Why not? Managed to get a Baron, so we'll get to see how this works at some point during this game. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go with this. One is tapping 2 for another Wolf Willow. Alright. Play a Rubble for it. Alrighty. I don't know what's going on here. Don't like it, but I'm just gonna pass. Feel like that horse in the old Ren and Stimpy, like, no sir, didn't like it. Let's go ahead and counter that. We don't need a hasty Gargaros running around, that's for sure. Let's put this into play tap. Go ahead and bounce that Rubble Forts. Here comes another Gargaroth, probably. Questing Beast, just as good, if not better. Much harder for us to block. Alright, we'll pass. Take my 4. Sure. We'll counter that, though. Alright. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Because now we can either draw cards, or we can make a big shark. Make a 4/4 shark at that, mind you. Alright, no more big monsters, please. I would be super appreciative. Let's cycle this for 4. Lots of triggers here, so we gain a little bit of life back. Ooh, an escape protocol with a Baron. Alright. I like this. No Ember Cleaves, like that. Okay. Alright, now we're doing some things. Play a second one, why not? Alright, now we're talking. Now maybe. I could have attacked there too. I got too focused on doing other things. Alright, opponent goes to attack. And we'll play this. And we'll auto pay for one of those. We'll bounce that Baron. Or blink the Barons, so we can bounce the Questing Beast. Oh, alright. Now we're in it. Amazing. Amazing. I don't know if we need an extra one, but I kind of want an extra one, so why not? Let's go for it. All right. We can only activate 2 of them, though, because this costs 2 to cycle. So they're going to Gym Razor, targeting 1 of them? Question is, do I care? Because we really only want to keep 2 of them, right? And they can't play that otherwise. So I'm actually... So if we let it die, we return both of those back to their hand. But then we possibly lose one next... Yeah, I'm gonna let it ride. Oh, they actually didn't equip it. Or mutate it. Interesting. I thought they were mutating onto a thing. Okay. Well then... That's even better for us. I mean, I'll auto pay. I mean, we can only blink 1 thing, really, though. Oh no, because it comes back each time. Oh yeah, then perfect. Forgot, I thought they resolved differently, so yeah, that works excellent. Alright, well now we gotta find something else to cycle. Because we're out of cycly things. That is a cycly thing. A good one at that. Alright, so we can cycle for 1, 2, 3, 4 for 3 and still get 2 activations. That seems okay. And we're getting to the point we're going to hit enough life that we'll be able to buy more time too. Alright. Just playing a Gym Razor straight up. I might even just take the 4. Oh no, now they want to put a Gym Razor on a Gym Razor. They're trying to get cheeky now. Opponent's at 10? Hold on a second. Can we just win here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it wouldn't be quite enough. I think I'm willing to gamble and put... Trying to decide if I just want this 4/4 to come into play by itself and then we try to get rid of it, or if we just let them get it, get rid of 1 escape protocol, then we just bounce everything back to their hand and have a 4/4. Or have a 3/3. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna let them hit it once. I'm okay. Oh no, but it gets 2 things. I wasn't thinking. It's a Gym Razor on a Gym Razor. Oh, that's actually a mistake. I was thinking Gym Razor on the Rubble Fort. 3. Alright. Yeah, that's just not paying attention on my part. And then we'll pay for that one, since we're going to lose 2 of these anyway. Alright. Then we decline that one. Only drew a land, so that doesn't do much of anything. Though now it doesn't greatly matter, even if they try to get rid of another one, because... they're going to have to produce 3 blockers here, which they're just not going to have. Yep, that's going to do it. Well, gotta say, it worked out okay. It's a little tricky. There's a lot to learn about it, and I think I could have probably definitely been more efficient and correct in some plays had I played maybe another 10 or 12 games with it. but it actually worked out okay. It was different. Not really what I expected, but it worked out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the changes I made to the list. The Baron works out really well. Playing the 3/1s actually worked out and gives us another way to attack. So I felt pretty good about it. What would I add or change? I mean, you kind of just would like some other, I guess, creature removal. But what I like about this deck, the way it's built, is it doesn't actually worry about playing against non-creature decks either, right? You can play your big sharks as a flash speed. You do have some spell counters to keep the board sweepers off your back. You can make some tokens to attack with. So I like that it has a couple different angles. So if you like playing cycling decks, and this one's still fairly budget, it's not crazy expensive. So something to consider if you're looking for a budget option to play in Standard. As for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Parallel Lives. This card I'm bringing up because I think sometimes people spend a lot of time thinking about Doubling Season being the card that doubles or gets you more counters or tokens, and that's the card everybody wants to go after and always is remembering that it's super expensive. But believe it or not, Parallel Lives tends to carry a pretty solid price tag itself. Always trades well as a card people always want to buy. So look for those too. And if you can't afford something like a Doubling Season, consider playing with the Parallel Lives if you're able to make tokens. It'll at least double those up. It's another option, is all I'm saying, and it still has value. And if some of you probably are sitting on those, you should go dig them up. And remember, if you would like this deck list, or you want to visit our sponsors, or come join the Discord. We have a lot of people hanging out in there chatting all the time about all kinds of stuff. Or you want to come follow us over on Twitch, or just buy some merchandise and help me out. The links to all of that are in the description below. And if you're shopping on TCGPlayer or Amazon, if you follow any of the links in the description, even if you don't buy the item that's linked, as long as you shop within 24 hours at that URL, I'll get a small kickback and you'll be helping out the channel. And finally, if you haven't, please remember to like this video. That helps it get seen by more people, and that's really important, especially early when we release the video. Additionally, if you would be so kind as to hit that subscribe button, you'd really be helping us out, as we're inside of 150 subscribers now that we need to reach our 10,000 subscriber goal by February 1st. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.